What's happening, everybody? Dark Cradles here. Welcome to a game called Smite. Now, this is a game where, depending on how long, I got 2 minutes. So, the point of this game is to destroy the enemy's Titan. And to destroy that, you have to destroy the Phoenix and the Tower first. For those of you who don't know what this game is, it's a MOBA similar to like Dota 2, League of Legends. It's a different camera perspective from both of those games, as far as I'm aware. I haven't been able to play either of them for a long time, League of Legends and Dota 2. But nevertheless, it's a very similar game to those, where you build items, you can choose either to just like kill your opponent and then take out the objectives. It'll make a lot more sense when you see it in the game. I kind of wanted to try to see how people liked it, to be perfectly honest. So as you can see, we got another minute 20 seconds until a game is found. So we'll just kind of chill out until then. That was funny. Okay, so we got ourselves into a game. Looks like that we're... Ooh, geez, that is really loud. Oh, that's probably why. My headset was turned up really high. Let me turn down some of the audio just in case. I'll turn it down a bit further. There we go. Just to make sure you guys can hear me okay. So, in this game mode 1v1s, there's 4 bans per person, and then you each choose your god, and that can be a mirror match as well. So I'm just banning up 4 gods that I hate playing against. I'm going to kind of skip over this until we get at least to the gameplay, because this is kind of boring, honestly. Alrighty. Okay, so my character that I picked, Agni, is a mage. He uses magical damage to beat people up a whole bunch. His kit is pretty cool. I don't want to build that. Actually, I want to build it like this. But he's pretty cool in what he does, because his one is a stun that does a tiny bit of damage too, but it's a 1 second stun, I think. Yeah, 1 second stun that if I use any of my other abilities on, it blows up and anybody inside of it, any enemies, are stunned for that duration. My 2 is a flame wave, where it just forward, does a bunch of damage, that kind of cool thing. My 3 is a dash. I dash forward and I leave behind a big trail of fire behind me that does dot damage. Damage over time, in case any of you know. I'm pretty sure most of you who watch my videos probably know what dot damage is and that kind of stuff, but just in case. My passive as well is... After I land 4 auto attacks, my next attack other than... Well, actually, my 2 or my 4, my ultimate or my flame wave, will do extra dot damage. And my ultimate is like a big little bomb that I shoot up into the sky. It drops down and just blows stuff up, which is pretty cool. So there, I just kind of wanted to be safe, because this dude can eat minions, which means that camp that I just did there, he can just eat it right away and steal the buff away from me. So I just kind of want to make sure that, I don't really do too much against him. Like, he's doing that right now. I have really no interest in trying to stop him, in all honesty. Along with that, he also is what the mage would, or not mage, sorry, the game would consider as an assassin, which basically just means he's going to try to kill me. He's going to try to kill me quick. So the point of the game is to get experience, get gold, get items, and destroy the tower, which I mentioned here, the Phoenix, and then the Titan. There are other objectives in the game, like this over here is called the Bull Demon King. He disables the tower or the Phoenix, whichever is most active, I guess you could say. So if the tower is up, then it'll disable the tower, so it can't attack my minions or me anymore. And if the tower is down, then it will disable the Phoenix. So there's a lot of intricacies into the game. I mean, the game itself is fairly straightforward, to be honest. But at the same time, like I said, there's some intricacies to it. So right now, he's building into some item that gives him movement speed, attack speed for his basic attacks, that kind of thing. Here, I've gotten my magical power, magical lifesteal, and a little bit of extra mana to cast abilities, that kind of good stuff there. It's just a decent item to give me a lot of power early on. And you see these little dots here, or rocks, I guess. They allow me to shoot my ultimate, which is that. So I can drop bombs on people, quite literally. It recharge. It's not like most ultimates, so it recharges 3 bombs, as you could tell. Okay, well, I'm just gonna run away then. That worked out pretty well. So that's his ultimate. He spits up a whole bunch of stuff and makes 1 minion for each minion he's eaten with his ability that I was referencing before. Before he would do anything else, or before he could use that ability. Got him! Haha! Now, I used to play this game like a lot. I used to play this game a hell of a lot more than I do now, that's for sure. Let's get my passive up. So you can see this is my passive. After the 4 attacks, this kind of looks like that, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. I think it looks real nice. Also, my ultimate is free, so I can clear cast that whenever I have a bomb there. So that's always handy. His other abilities are he jumps up, does some damage in an AoE, and anybody inside of it, actually I won't cool that reduction, but anyone inside of that takes extra damage for a couple seconds. His third ability gives, if he activates it, allows his auto attacks to do true damage, so he can bypass any protections that I might have. And it passively gives him more physical power as well. Well, I hit him with that a bunch. So you can see I'm like throwing an auto attack and then I'm looking back over there because I'm afraid that he's just going to jump over or he's just going to walk up to me. And I don't want him to do that. And I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. There's somebody else that I watch. His name is DM Brandon. He's not the nicest fella, but he is one of like the best players in the world at this game right now. So if you want to learn how to get like really good at the game, I'd recommend watching his videos because, like I said, he's just way better than me. Oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and use my Aegis, which allows me to just completely negate any and all damage that I would take during that duration, and puts it on cooldown. So pretty handy, that's for sure there. So as you can tell, my character is kind of all about like keeping my distance from people. And I kind of just want to keep my distance from him. He wants to be up close and personal with me. I kind of want to stay at this range, this little line here. I want to stay about that far away from him. Oh, one other thing. I forgot his second ability. That ability where he eats a minion like that. It heals him as well. Boom, got him. Yeah. So I'll probably upload like just one video of this first, see if people like it. If people do, I'll probably upload some more. Maybe like more games per video, but each game usually takes, at least for 1v1s I should say, the main game mode of Smite is Conquest, which is roughly about a 20 to 30 minute game on average, I would say. So right now I'm just kind of hitting him with auto attacks because I know he... Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, minions give gold and experience, and they give you more gold if you get a last hit, but if they hit the tower... Ooh, that was pretty good. But if they get hit by the tower, then they're not worth any more gold at all in this game mode. So right there, I just got out of his ultimate. I didn't have to use any of my other resources or anything like that either, which was pretty handy. Got him. Did it kill him? Dang it, no. Not quite. That's alright, though. I pushed him out, which allows me to get this red buff, which is just a buff that gives me a ton more damage. It gives me more magical power, and it gives me just more flat damage, a percentage of damage extra, which is really handy. Cooldown reduction is something that's pretty cool, too. It basically just gives me less time, like it... Oh, geez, I'm out of mana. Run! It allows me to use my abilities more often. It reduces the cooldown on them. Wow, I almost killed him again, jeez. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just back. That's alright, he can have that buff. There's nothing I can do about it, to be honest. I think I want to wait and just get more cooldown reduction, more power with this Chronos pendant. I think I'll grab Sprint, because his ultimate does slow me as well, so that's a big problem. So, yeah, if you guys have ever played Smite or played anything like that, let me know what your favorite MOBA is. I'm actually kind of curious. I've been playing this game since it was in beta, honestly, so I kind of want to try out new MOBAs as well, but at the same time, I don't really have the same amount of time I used to. So, I kind of just play the games that I have on the channel, like Hearthstone primarily, because it doesn't take a super long time to finish a game. And I play, you know, Smite here and there, just because I've invested a lot of time in the game already. I kind of just want to stay good at it if I can. But, you know. See? Yeah, he's not even building defense, so I can just keep building power. I don't have to build penetration or anything. So those are kind of the basics of the game, at least. You know, so... let me know if you guys have any questions, like in the comments or anything like that. But for now, I'll just kind of add a little bit of commentary here and there about what I think is going on with the game and all that kind of stuff. Oh, there's one other thing. If the reason that you don't just go up and attack the towers and phoenixes and stuff like that is if there are no minions in the tower or the phoenix, and there haven't been any minions in there for a while. I'm sure you heard that psh, that smack sound. That's me not doing as much damage to the tower or the phoenix, essentially. So without minions, I don't do as much damage to them. So if I get my minions in to the tower, that's fantastic. I think I'm going to go for physical protections. Hang on, this gives me how much? 20%? Yeah. So you cap out at CDR, as it's called, at 40%. Coolio. Well, this is the game. I'm actually doing really, really well. Normally against those Bakasura dudes, he's not really that, like, hard. Or he is kind of hard to beat sometimes, so... Pretty proud, I must say. Ah, come on, spawn faster. I just wanted to make sure that he couldn't get it. And since I have 10 seconds on each of those, I'm not really worried about taking a long time to get my ult back, that kind of thing. I kind of just want to back, honestly, and finish this up. That's why it's flashing. It's because I can finish it. Cool, so now I have as much CDR as I can get. I was building defense, so now I gotta build penetration, which sucks. I'll probably go for Spear of the Magus, because it gives me stacking magical penetration, as opposed to just, like, flat penetration. And my dot damage that I get from my passive, like I mentioned earlier, it took me a long time to realize this and figure it out, but it actually applies that Spear of the Magus, so that's pretty stupid. Where is he? There he is. Cool. Well, if he's just going to let me do this, I'm just going to take it. Well, I have lifesteal. I guess I can... Oh, hi. I want to try to get my passive stacked up as often as possible. Oh, that sucks. got my passive stacked up, and then I mucked it up. Oh, okay. Cool, thanks. Boom. I kind of want to get back into playing this a lot more, but I just don't really think I have the time to invest to actually get really good at the game. You know what I mean? Oh, 2 more items. I could probably go for that Spear of the Magus, and then I could probably get another item, Gem of Isolation, to which each time that a magical ability hits him, it slows him. So, like, all of my stuff would just slow him down constantly. Uh-oh. I also wanted to get anti-heal, though. Oh, I got him. Hot diggity! Now, my dot damage here is pitiful. You can see it's 40-something damage per tick. That doesn't tick very fast, and it's really hard to keep enemies in it. But against a stagnant wave, you can just toss it there and call it good. Go do something else. Let my minions kill the wave too. Now, I want people to know I don't think of myself as like the best Agni player or anything like that. I know for a fact I am not. But nevertheless, I think I'm good enough with Agni that I can win consistently with him as well. Let's go ahead and grab this. So I'm sure it's here. Wow. He's just really fun to play. I really like Agni. I've always liked him. Hello! Three. And I kind of want to save my passive, so that's why I didn't do the 4th attack until after the wave was dead. So I'll just kind of chill out here, wait for my wave to come. He's trying to get me to use an ability on him. I don't really want to be honest. I just kind of want to save what I have. The reason I'm standing this, back like this as well, so I can take a few steps forward and get him as well. Whew! I messed him up pretty good. I'll just let my flame wave there kill that wave. Or flame wave, no, that'd be Path of Flames. Ooh, that was pretty cool. That was spicy. Come on, minions, let's go! Yes! This is the problem with Agni in this game mode, though. He just cannot take objectives, because I can't use abilities on them at all. I have to use just auto attacks. And Agni does not have very fast auto attacks. Where's he going? Really? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm pretty low, so I gotta be careful. I should probably just back here, to be perfectly honest. What is he getting next? He's getting more attack speed with that, so I think I will go for that Gem of Isolation that I was talking about earlier. Gives me some health, power, mana, gives me the slow, it gives me a lot of just everything I want, so I'll stick with that. And these glasses are coming in handy too, because I've also started doing my day job here at home more now, so I'm staring at my computer even longer than I used to, which, definitely is going to mess up my eyes. And just like I said before, even if he gets that Bull Demon King and disables my tower, it does give him some health and mana regen too. But to be honest, I'm in such a commanding spot right now, I don't really think I need to contest him. Once I'm able to finish up my Gem of Isolation, it'll do really well. I was thinking about also doing... wow, really? Okay. I was considering doing anti-heal as well, but I considered against it. Ooh, that was pretty good. That was a good blink on his part. For him to blink, he has to be out of combat to do that too, so I couldn't have hit him for a long time there. That sucks for me. Get in that fire, please. I have a few minions in here, so I'm going to tank this, because it takes away those protections on the Phoenix and everything, and allows me to kill it that way. Yeah. I'm actually going to back here. I don't see any reason to pressure him right now. I don't think I can apply enough pressure where backing and getting this isn't more pressure afterwards. Because this is the timer as well. So once this completely fills up, my tower turns back on, and his buff goes away. Alright, so he's probably going back up this way, would be my guess. Yeah. I've been playing these 1v1 games a lot, primarily just because the timer's lower, or less of a timer, I guess you could say. Boom, boom. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Aegis. And so the Titan as well, if I pull its aggro like that, and then I leave, and I lose its aggro, then it regains health, so I didn't want it to get my aggro, but it looks like I won! Woo! Go team! Yay! Yeah, like I said, I kind of wanted to try this out, see how things went and everything, and see how you guys liked it. Always gotta say GG after the game, because it was a good game. And then, in case any of you are interested, builds for everything, and damage, and all that other kind of good stuff. So, yeah, let me know how you guys like this. I really like this game a lot personally, and I'd love to play more of it, especially for you guys. But please let me know how I can do. Until the next video, hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. Bye-bye!